pianokeyboardguide.com. In this lesson, you will learn how to play some basic piano chords. Surely, the number of chords that exist can seem overwhelming, but you have to start somewhere. You can certainly get by with the chords we will take a look at in this piano lesson. So for now, forget about those complicated chords. We will learn about 6 of the easiest keys to play in on piano. These keys are C, D, E, F, G, and A. In my opinion, the easiest of these keys are C, F, and G. So you can probably start with these. For each of these 6 keys, we will learn 4 chords. These are what is called 1, 4, 5, and 6 chords. 3 of them are major chords, and the 5th chord is a minor chord. Now, since some of the chords are found in more than one key, you will actually be learning 14 chords. So only 14 chords to be concerned about. Let's go. Briefly, let's talk about what are major and minor chords. Major chords consist of 3 notes. These notes are the root, 3rd, and 5th notes in the major scale. Minor chords consist of 3 notes as well, except that instead of playing the 3rd note in the scale, you play a flat 3rd. In other words, you play the note a semitone lower. So minor chords are made up of the root, minor 3rd, and 5th of the major scale. You can learn more about this at www.pianokeyboardguide.com. Simply search for minor chords or major chords in the search box. The first key we shall look at is the key of C major. This is the first key I learned when I started playing, and is probably the first one you should learn as well, because it is the easiest and makes use of white keys only. Basic chords in the key of C are C, F, G, and A minor. The notes of the C major chord are C, E, G. The notes of the F major chord are F, A, C. The notes of the G major chord are G, B, D. The notes of the A minor chord are A, C, E. Believe me when I say that you can play many popular songs knowing these 4 chords only. The next key you should learn to play in is the key of F. Basic chords in the key of F are F, B flat, C, and D minor. The notes of the F major chord, as we have seen, are F, A, C. The notes of the B flat chord are B flat, D, F. The notes of the C chord, as we have seen, are C, E, G. And the notes of the D minor chord are D, F, A. Now that you know how to play in the key of F, you should now learn the key of G. The 4 basic chords in the key of G are G, C, D, and E minor. The notes of the G chord, as we've seen, are G, B, D. The notes of the C chord, as we've seen again, are C, E, G. The notes of the D chord are D, F sharp, A. And the notes of E minor are E, G, B. D is another beautiful key to play songs in. The chords in the key of D are D, G, A, and B minor. The notes of the D chord, as we've seen, are D, F sharp, A, while the notes of the G chord are G, B, D. The notes of the A chord are A, C sharp, E, and the notes of the B minor chord are B, D, F sharp. There are two black keys, or two sharps, in the key of D. Now that you know the keys of C, F, G, and D, you can now learn the four basic chords in the key of A. These chords are A, D, E, and F sharp minor. We have already looked at the chords A and D, but we shall list them again, along with other chords in the key of A. As said earlier, the notes of the A chord are A, C sharp, E, and the notes of D, the D chord, are D, F sharp, A. The notes of the E major chord are E, G sharp, B. The notes of the F sharp minor chord are F sharp, A, C sharp. There are three sharps in the key of A major. Finally, our last key, perhaps a little more challenging than the others, because there are four black keys or four sharps in this key, is the key of E. Four chords in the key of E are E, A, B, and C sharp minor. We already know how to play E and A, but we shall reiterate. Notes of the E chord, as we said earlier, are E, G sharp, B. Notes of the A chord, as we saw earlier, are A, C sharp, E. Notes of the B chord are B, D sharp, F sharp. And the notes of the C sharp minor chord are C sharp, E, G sharp. You can play many popular songs on the radio knowing the keys we've looked at in this lesson. All the best and keep practicing. There's much more where this came from at www.piano-keyboard-guide.com. That's www.pianokeyboardguide.com. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you. My name is Manchus Kazabo.
pianokeyboardguide.com